Hey guys, this is the next episode of the XR Vehicle News, this time with week 29, 2024. So yeah, the weather for VR is pretty changing. It's like here in Germany, it was days with over 30 degrees, and the next day, for example, there's a tornado or so. It's a huge storm. It's crazy. The weather is absolutely crazy. Yeah, there's one day that you get outside, or one day you have time to play VR or good weather to VR. It changes all the time. So everything about XR hardware, games, releases and sales. Thank you to my sponsors, Woodghost VR, Upperman Events, which has kept everyone in Virtual Reality Center Basel. Let's have some fun with the vehicle news and let's go.
VoodooDE.
Sorry to start with the bad news, but this is not good. You know perhaps the VR MMO Zenith. I showed it on my channel several times in the past. And now they will stop development because there's no money. Yeah, so it's not worth to keep the game updated because there is no user retention. Yeah, and that's very, very bad because Zenith is one of the biggest, or even the biggest VR MMO. There's also Orbus VR and so on. But yeah, this is really bad because you see that VR is not mainstream. Yeah, because I mean, you play for an MMO, you need a lot of time. Yeah, let's be honest. It's like World of Warcraft, and many people don't have that time. And the second thing is, I'm still very sure that most people don't want to spend 6 hours under a headset. Me as well. I don't spend much time under a headset in one session. Yeah, I just don't want that stuff in my face like for hours. Yeah, that's a problem, and this is one of the reasons, I think. And the bad thing is then other developers see, wow, the biggest VR MMO failed. So it's not a good thing for VR right now, yeah, to see this game failing. That's very bad. However, you will still be able to play the game because they keep the servers up, at least for now, and they just stop bringing updates and new content to the game. Very, very bad news in my opinion. So guys, perhaps you got the Bigscreen Beyond and you wondered when will there be the official announced audio strap. So the mass production will begin in July 29, 2024 and it will ship in August. So expect it very soon. Yeah. Sorry, my God. Perhaps you've seen my last video about the Bigscreen Beyond. And there you saw that I already have the final audio strap, yeah? And I told you already about it. And to be really honest here, I don't really like it. I mean, the comfort is good, yeah? It's really good. It's nice to have this on your head, and then the Bigscreen Beyond is much more comfortable. But the audio solution itself, when I unboxed it at the first time, I thought, wait, these are the free headphones that you get in the airplanes, yeah, these cheap ones, and exactly this is how they look and how they feel and how they sound. I didn't really like the sound, yeah, so I don't understand why they use such cheap stuff, but yeah, I didn't like it, but perhaps you like it. You will get it soon. You can report me perhaps a little bit. It will be connected via USB-C to the Bigscreen Beyond. Do you like VR flight simulators? Then check this out. Aces of Thunder, I reported about this several months ago. It was announced for the PlayStation VR 2. But now the developer said, let's also bring it to PC VR. Yes, that's very good. Perhaps they noticed that the PlayStation VR 2 is not doing so good. Yeah, so they thought, hey, wait, there are some PC VR gamers, and also some of them have the Quest 3 and play that via PC. Yeah, and this is I would say a fighting simulator. Yeah, and look at this. I mean, the graphics are really good. Yeah, it should be one of the best looking VR flight sims in, yeah. And I'm looking forward to show that, of course, the PC VR version. It will be launched in Q4, yeah, 2024. So I'm really looking forward to that. So you just bought a Quest 3, there will be a Quest 4 soon. No, I'm just kidding. There's a report from the information that says there will be 2 Quest 4s coming in 2026, codenamed Pismo Low, Pismo High. And this will be a normal Quest 4 and a more affordable Quest 4, likely called Quest 4S or whatever. The same that will happen with the Quest 3. There will be a cheaper Quest 3 in September, October, and so on. And yeah, this should be announced in the future. And this is interesting. Many people ask me now, is it still worth to buy a Quest 3? Yes, guys, of course. Oh my God. There will be, I mean, it's like 2 years now until the Quest 4 is even announced, and then minimum 1 or even 2 years before the Quest 3 is like abandoned or so. That means you will have like 3.5 or 4 years with the Quest 3 if you buy it now. And that's absolutely fine when you consider a smartphone is much more expensive and we use it like 1 year or 2 years. Yeah, that's no problem. So buy the Quest 3. It's absolutely still worth it. Absolutely. It's a nice headset. You can do everything with it. And there will also be another headset coming in 2027, codenamed La Jolla. And this is gonna be a Apple Vision Pro competitor. Yeah, very interesting. It will likely be around $2,000 or so. Yeah, that's interesting. And there will also be a mixed reality headset by Meta coming soon. Perhaps they say something on the Connect. We will see. But there's also a bad news because Meta wants to save money. They reduced the money spent by Reality Labs by 20%. That means layoffs, of course, and so on. And that's not a good thing. But you know, Meta is pushing insane money into metaverse and virtual reality. Yeah, you see that here. So the red one is what they spend, and the green one is what they earn. And it's insane. It is insane. They seem to have unlimited money. But yeah, I mean, Mark Zuckerberg said it will take years and years and years to get in the positive revenue, yeah, and so on. But I think someday, any day in the future, somebody will say, Marky boy, what are you doing there? Why are you spending, why are you throwing the money out of the window and so on? I hope this will not happen too soon, yeah, because then, I mean, without Meta, I think we could already be dead, yeah? They are pushing so hard still. And we should be thankful, even though many people don't like Meta, but without them, it would be very, very hard. So I'm looking forward to the Meta Quest 4. So in the last month and even years, we heard a lot of stuff about an upcoming headset from Samsung and Google. And this is gonna appear soon, as it seems. So the latest reports talk about an development kit that will be sent out to the developers already in October 2024. That's very soon. I didn't expect that, but that is good, yeah. So then they have time to develop their apps and so on, and perhaps in, I don't know, in half a year or so, they will release it for the consumers or so. And Samsung headset, this Samsung headset is the first one that is based on a new platform from Google, Android XR. Yeah, and I hope they will compete against Meta because we need competition. Yeah, but it's gonna be a hard time because you know Google failed in the past with, for example, Daydream or so. They failed, and I hope now they will do it better. Yeah. So yeah, after the development kit, like in half a year later, you will be able to buy. Perhaps they say something about March 2025. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, we will see. And it's also gonna be a small competitor to the Apple Vision Pro. So hopefully it will be not so expensive, and hopefully we can use it to play games and also connect it to PC. But Android is known as a pretty open system, so I think there will be a way to connect it to PC. I'm looking forward to that. And let's check out the releases. So on Steam we have Lost Boat VR Underwater Discovery. As the name says, we are exploring underwater world. Then we have Escape Room, Bank Robbery Gone Wrong. Yeah, of course, this is an escape room. We have to get out of a bank. Then Brazen Blaze. This is a very fast hero action shooter, I would say, but it's multiplayer. It's 3-on-3. And then we have Tiny Archers. I will show that on my channel in the next 2 weeks or so, because it can be used with a Wonder Fitter bow that I have at home. Pretty cool. And then the same on Quest 3, Tiny Archers, also Brazen Blaze, and Witchblood, which I already showed on my channel. It's a really nice Metroidvania style game that you can also play in mixed reality. And then there is Yeep's Hide and Seek. I would say it's a parkour platformer game. Yeah, there's nothing new on the PlayStation VR 2 this week. This were the releases this week. And let's check out the sales. On Steam we have Paper Beast, really nice adventure. It's 80% off. Then we have Beanstalk, a combination of shooter and climbing game, 90% off. Dark Invasion VR Doomsday is a really nice single player horror shooter adventure, 90% off. Then we have Garden of the Sea, really nice game also for children, where you have to control your creatures and the garden, take care of the garden and plant some stuff. It's really nice and relaxing. 50% off. And then we have Organ Quarter. For me, it's a secret tip. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a horror adventure game. It's 50% off. Then on the PlayStation VR 2, another Fisherman's Tale. Nice puzzle adventure, 40% off. Townsman VR is a god simulator like Black and White. 75% off. Gorn, a melee fighting game, very brutal, 50% off. And Demeo, nice role-playing game. You can also play in multiplayer, board game-like. It's 50% off. This were the weekly news. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE